We have been together for 5 years now, almost 5 years now. And I have not 1 second since this shift happened in our relationship, I have not had 1 second of doubt that I'm in the right place. And I always had doubt before. And thank you so much because it really changed my life. I'm not even sure how it happened, except from it happened while I was doing all this work with you. What I can say is that in just very short, my entire life and my entire relationship, I've always had these doubts and I've always had these fear of not being loved and not being enough and things like that. The tone of the voice of something someone said could activate like a pain in the heart that was definitely coming from this fear. And I knew this feeling from I was a child. So, and what happened was actually at the time when I met my boyfriend, I had already given up the dream of having this kind of healthy relationship in my life. I was like, okay, it's not going to happen in this life at all. But we met anyway and had a really good connection. And also in the beginning, we were lifting each other up. But after a bit of a while, we both came with things into the relationship also. And there was started to come those triggers in our relationship from his ex-marriage also and from my previous history. And I just saying how I felt it shifted was like, for instance, everything changed to the better, but then one time it came up again. And we were driving and I could feel like, oh my God, it's happening again, this thing that where I feel this not loved. And then instead of going with this feeling, the thought came into my mind that, wow, this has not happened for a long time. It's actually almost never happening, ever. And then I just said it out loud to him also. And this really, we had a really bad energy in the car. And I just said, oh my God, it's so wonderful that this almost never happens. And then everything changes. It changed, and I really realized how much of my suffering has completely come out of my own thoughts about what was going on and what was happening. And that is the biggest shift for me. I'm not giving myself the suffering anymore. And then there is not so much to suffer about.